Hi there, welcome to my channel. This is Karine from Sup Yoga with Karine. Thank you so much for choosing to practice with me today. Our flow today will move a lot with warrior positions and different variations. It'll be a vinyasa style practice incorporating a lot of strength movements. So make sure that you listen to your body, move with your breath, adapt when needed, and most of all, have fun. You can press pause at any time and take breaks. Grab a sip of water. We'll be breaking a bit of a sweat. Make sure you press subscribe so you're able to join me for awesome practices just like this one. Any comments? Leave them below. I'd love to hear them. Now let's get moving. So we'll be starting our practice in a comfortable child's position. Allow your knees to come together, big toes to touch, and then slowly lower the hips all the way down towards the sit bones. Palms will reach towards the top of the mat. And just taking a few breaths here to check in with yourself. Notice how the body is feeling. And slowly start to deepen your breath. Sending the air all the way into the belly, ribs, and lung space. As you start to circulate energy through the body. You might find gentle sways side to side as you rock the hips and massage into the forehead. Maybe even setting an intention for your practice. Start to spread the fingers out nice and wide, and on the next inhale, rise up, find tabletop position. Right away, we'll find movement in our practice. Inhale, drop the belly, open up the heart. Exhale, round the spine and sink the hips all the way back down towards the sit bones, child's pose. A few more times. Inhale, come up, tabletop, drop the belly, open the heart. Exhale, round the spine, sink the hips all the way back down to the heels. One more like that. Inhale, open up the heart. Exhale, round the spine, sink the hips all the way back down to the heels. This time, take an inhale, drop the belly, open up your heart. Exhale, round the spine. Sink the hips back down. And this time we'll lift the chest up, take the arms up overhead, lift the hips up off the heels. Exhale, cactus the arms out. Inhale, take the arms up to the sky. Swan dive the arms, find tabletop position. Inhale, drop the belly, open up the heart. We'll do that one more time. Exhale, round the spine as you sink the hips back down. Lift the chest up, reach the hips up off the heels. Exhale, cactus the arms out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Swan dive the arms out, tabletop position. Building the heat quickly in this practice. Curl your toes underneath your feet. Lift the knees up about 2 inches off the mat. Spread the shoulder blades apart here. And feel the core start to activate. Shift your weight into your left foot. Right leg reaches back, toes to point down to the ground. Take a big breath here. Exhale, draw your right knee towards your nose. Keep that left knee hovering off the ground. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step that right foot back and find your hovering tabletop once again. Switching to the other side, weight goes into your right foot, left toes lift up off the mat. Toes are pointing down to the ground. Take a breath here. Exhale, draw that left knee towards your nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Last one, knee to your nose. And then step that left foot back. Shift your hips towards the sky, find downward facing dog. 3 big breaths here. You might pedal out the feet, shake the hips out side to side. And slowly intending your heels towards the ground. Drawing the belly a little bit closer towards the thighs. And lengthening the back line of the back body. Come back to stillness here. On the next in-breath, lift both heels up off the mat. Exhale, slowly lower the heels down. Inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, bend into your knees, look forward to the top of your mat. Right foot steps towards your hands. Drop your left knee down. And when you're ready, arms will lift up, find low lunge. Keeping those hips squared here, lengthen through the sides of the body. Exhale, hands come back down, frame your front foot. Left knee picks up off the mat and steps forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, find a halfway lift as the heart presents forward. Press the shoulders away from the ears, engage the glutes. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, lift the arms, sink the sit bones back down, chair pose. One breath here. Exhale, cactus the arms up. Inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, fold over the legs, hips to the sky. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold forward, plant the hands down, step the right foot back. Drop that right knee down. Setting up for low lunge once again, both arms reach up. One breath only this time. Exhale, hands come back down, frame your front foot. Back knee picks up off the mat, left foot steps back, plank pose. Core is strong here. Spread the shoulder blades apart. And on the exhale, lower down, halfway, find that half floating plank. Inhale, rise back up, high plank. Exhale, find cobra pose right away or upward facing dog. Dip the hips down, uncurl the toes. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a moment to grab your breath. On the next inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, bend into the knees, look forward to the top of the mat. Left foot steps to the hands. Right knee will lower down. We're moving quite quickly in this practice. On the next in-breath, both arms will reach up. Lengthen the sides of the body. Hips are squared. Exhale, hands come back down, frame your front foot. Right knee picks up off the mat. Right foot steps forward to the top. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Arms come up, hips are low. Chair pose. One breath here. Exhale, cactus the arms up. Inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, fold over the legs, hips to the sky. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, fold forward, plant the hands down. Left foot steps back this time. Lower that left knee down. Low lunge for one breath, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come back down. Left knee picks up. Right foot will step back, high plank. Deep breath here. Exhale, lower down, half plank. Press back up, high plank. Drop the hips down, open up the heart, upward facing dog. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths. Big toes to touch at the back of the mat. Right leg will shine up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, take your right knee towards your right tricep. Really trying to lift that knee up towards the shoulder, activating the obliques. Inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, this time we twist, right knee towards your left tricep. Inhale, up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards the nose, round the spine, press the shoulder blades apart, create space and land that foot between the hands. Beautiful. Drop the left knee down towards the ground. Come up onto the tips of the fingers. And from here, we'll turn the left shin so it's parallel to the top part of the mat. So my feet will come towards the right long edge of my mat. This is a variation of warrior 2, so we'll call it baby warrior. On the next inhale, cartwheel the arms up. Chest opens up to the left. My right hand is reaching forward. Right arm is up. Sorry, opposite side. My right hand is reaching forward. Left arm is reaching back. Take a big breath here. Shoulders away from the ears. On the exhale, flip your front palm, take your left hand back behind you, reach that right arm up, exalt. Exhale, sweep it forward, right forearm to your right thigh, left hand reaches to the front of the mat. Palm is facing down to the ground as you lengthen through side body. Inhale, rise back up, do that again, exalt that warrior. Exhale, sweep it to the front. This time as you inhale, rise all the way up and take that left hand back behind you to the floor, right arm up to the sky, palm is facing down. You have the option of staying here, or maybe you'll lengthen that right leg. Side plank variation. Take a big breath, feel the energy flowing through that right side body. One more breath here. And if you lengthen that right leg, start to bend back into the right knee. Inhale, reach the torso back up. Right hand comes to the inside of the right foot. Left arm reaches to the front of the room. Deep breath. Exhale, cartwheel the left hand down to the inside of the right foot. Both hands are reaching down to the floor this time. And slowly crawl your fingers towards the top left corner of your mat. We're gonna find a deep groin and hip stretch here on the right side of the body. Find downward facing dog shoulders so the heart is reaching down towards the ground. Notice some sensations in that right hip. And we'll take 3 breaths here. Slowly walk the hands back to the inside of that right foot. Take an inhale. And then shift the left shin so it comes back to the center of your mat. Curl your back toes. Pick the back knee up off the mat. Right arm reaches up to the sky, find easy twist. Strong in that bottom shoulder. We'll find another hip stretch here. We're gonna start to turn onto the knife edge of the left foot and pivot on your right heel. Let the right toes come towards the right long edge of the mat as the left hip comes down towards the floor. My top arm can reach back towards that back leg. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, come back to your easy twist. Exhale, pivot down, reach the left hip down. 1 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, pivot. Beautiful. Come all the way back up. Sweep that right arm down to the floor. Right foot will step back, 3-legged plank pose. Exhale, lower down chaturanga. Upward facing dog as you inhale. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Big toes touch at the back of the mat. Inhale, left leg reaches up to the sky. Exhale, take your knee towards your nose. Inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Inhale, up and back. Left knee towards the nose, round the spine, press the shoulder blades apart, and gently land that left foot between your hands. Beautiful, come onto the tips of the fingers. Right knee will come down to the floor. This time pivoting on the right knee, take your right feet towards the left long edge of your mat, finding that baby warrior 2 position again. Lift the torso up, warrior 2 arms. Left hand is reaching forward this time, right arm is reaching back. Turn the gaze over to those middle fingers. When you're ready, we'll flip the front palm. Draw the right hand back behind you as the left arm reaches up. Exhale, sweep the left arm towards your left thigh and the right arm towards the front of the room. Palm to face down. Do that 1 more time. Inhale, reach up, find the exalted variation. Exhale, sweep it, side angle. This time as you inhale, reach the arms up. Drop that right hand all the way to the floor behind you. Left arm comes back to the back of the mat. Palm to face down. Option of staying here with the left leg bent, or you can extend the leg, finding that side plank variation. Again, be mindful of the chest. Try to rotate the left breast towards the sky. Like if you're leaning back into an invisible wall that's supporting you. One more breath here. Slowly start to bend back in the left knee. And the torso will lift up on the next inhale. Left hand to the inside of that left foot. Right arm reaches to the front of the room, palm to face down. Feel the deep side body stretch. Exhale, take the right hand down to the floor. This time we'll be crawling our hands towards the top right corner of the mat. Find those downward facing dog arms as the chest reaches down to the floor. 3 breaths here. And feel the deep stretching here in the hips and the groin. Notice the sensations. Slowly walk the hands back towards the inside of your left foot. And this time we'll take the shin back to center. All the toes are pointing towards the top of the mat. Curl your back toes, pick the back knee up. Shift your weight into your right hand, left arm reaches up, easy twist. Strong bottom arm as the left hand lifts. Take one more breath here. And on the exhale, come to the knife edge of your right foot. Start to pivot on the ball of the left heel. My toes are coming towards the long left edge of the mat as my right hip comes down. Top arm can reach towards that back foot. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, come up, find easy twist. Exhale, dip it down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, dip it down. Inhale, come all the way back up through your easy twist and take the left hand down to the floor. Left foot steps back, 3-legged plank pose. Big breath, lower down chaturanga. Upward facing dog as you inhale. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Really building heat in the body. Big toes touch at the back of the mat. Next inhale, right leg shines up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, take the right knee towards your nose, give it a kiss. And slowly land that right foot between your hands. Left heel will come down to the ground as we set up for warrior 1. So those toes coming to a 45-degree angle. Reach the arms up when you're ready, big breath in. Deep bend in that front knee, lower the hips down. 1 breath to lengthen the sides of the body. Exhale, cactus the arms out. Inhale, reach the arms back up to the sky. Exhale, warrior 2, broaden your stance. Back heel, back foot becomes parallel to the back edge of the mat. Lower the shoulders away from the ears. And we'll move through the same sequence we just did in our baby warrior, but from a standing warrior. On the breath, flip your front palm, exalt. 1 time only. Sweep it through, side angle pose, right forearm to your right thigh, left hand to the front of the room. Inhale, come back up, exalt that warrior. This time, right hand comes to the inside of the right foot, left arm reaches to the top of the mat. 1 more breath here. Exhale, sweep the left hand down to the floor. Crawl your fingertips towards the top left corner of your mat. Downward facing dog arms. Beautiful. Start to walk your hands on the long edge of your mat. Bending into your left knee. Skater lunge 1 time at the back edge of the mat. Right toes lift up. And gently walk it back, find easy twist. Left hand down to the floor, right arm up to the sky. You know where we're going. Start to rotate on the knife edge of your left foot. Pivot on the ball of the right heel. Dip that hip down. You have the option of staying here, or maybe you'll kickstand that right leg all the way back. Find side plank variation. Strong in that bottom arm. Lift that right hip up towards the sky. You have the option of staying here, or maybe you'll find a tree pose variation. Maybe lengthen that leg out. Or maybe even drop that right foot back behind you. Find wild thing as you press the hips up. Reach that right arm up to the top of the mat. Beautiful. Wherever you are, come back to that easy twist position, taking that right foot back to the top of the mat. One breath here. Exhale, right hand comes to the inside of the right foot. Right foot steps back, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Well done. Big toes to touch at the back of the mat. Left leg reaches up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Big breath here. Exhale, knee towards your nose, round the spine. Land that left foot between your hands. Setting up for warrior 1, drop the back heel down. 45-degree angle toes, and when you're ready, arms will reach up, deep bend in the front knee. Lengthen the sides of the body for 1 breath. Exhale, cactus the arms out. Inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, broaden the stance, warrior 2. Lower the shoulders away from the ears. And on the next breath, flip your front palm, exalt your warrior. Exhale, sweep that left forearm to the left thigh. Side angle position. Inhale, come back up, exalt. Exhale, left hand to the inside of the left foot. Right arm reaches to the top of the mat. 2 breaths. Exhale, cartwheel that right hand down to the floor, and then walk your hands to the top right corner of your mat. Downward facing dog arms. 1 more breath here. And slowly walk your hands on the long edge of your mat, bending into your back knee. Let the left toes point up towards the sky. Skater lens position. Gently walk the hands back on the long edge of your mat. Right hand stays grounded to the floor. Left arm comes up to the sky. Easy twist. Strong in the bottom shoulder. As you start to turn onto the knife edge of your right foot, pivot on the ball of the left heel. Left toes are coming to the long edge of the mat. Option to stay here, or maybe you kick that left foot all the way back. Find sank plank variation. And try to keep the same shapes that you went with the first time. So if you found your tree pose variation, gently bring that up. Or maybe you'll extend the leg towards the sky. Use your balance. If you went for that wild thing, step that left foot all the way back behind you. Press the hips up towards the sky. 2 more breaths. On the next exhale, flip your way back towards your easy twist. So left foot comes back up to the top of the mat. Right hand is down, left arm is up. 1 breath. Exhale, left hand comes to the inside of the left foot. Left foot will step back, 3-legged down facing dog. 2 breaths here. Beautiful work. We move the energy, and I will come back down. Inhale, roll forward, find plank pose. Exhale, bend into your knees, lower the knees down towards the mat. Uncurl your toes, walk your hands forward as far as they can go, coming onto the tips of the fingers, tent the hands up. So you're really lengthening through the sides of the body as you allow the heart to come down towards the floor. Come back to the breath. Lower hands down to the floor, forearms down to the floor, and slowly slither your way forward, dropping the belly down towards the ground. You're coming into a Sphinx pose here. Tops of the feet are pressing into the mat. Shoulders are away from the ears. And I'll take a few breaths here. If you'd like to deepen into this back bend, you can take the hands out, coming towards the top corners of the mat. And then slowly press into your hands. Lift the elbows up off the ground as you lengthen the spine. You might find a gentle compression of the lower back. If this is painful, come back down. Really listen to your body here. Exhale, slowly make your way down towards the belly. Drop your right cheek down to the floor, hands underneath the forehead. Checking in with the breath. And just noticing the rhythm of the heart. You did great work. Just a few more breaths like this. And when you're ready, mindfully making your way all the way onto the back. We'll take a bend into the knees, soles of the feet down towards the ground. And gently draw the knees in towards your chest. Give yourself one big hug. Exhale, take the feet back down towards the ground. Arms come alongside the body, palms to face up. And slowly lift the hips up off the ground and scooch them towards the right. Lift the knees back up so they're parallel to your hips. Shins are parallel to the ground. Open the arms up to a T or cactus the arms out, and then drop those knees towards the left as you twist. Gaze comes over to your right elbow or fingertips. Just taking a few moments to come back to the breath. Keeping both shoulders grounded here. Softening with every exhale. Gently draw the knees back up through center. Feet will come down to the floor. Pick the hips up and scooch them towards the left this time. Knees come back up, shins parallel to the floor, and lower those knees down towards the right. Gaze comes over towards those left fingers or left elbow as you settle into this twist. Two more rounds of breath. Knees come back up through center. Drop the feet back down towards the mat and readjust the hips. Arms come alongside the body. And on the next inhale, press through the heels, lift the hips up towards the sky. Strong in the hips. And see if you can lift up just a bit higher. Exhale, lower down. Option to come back into your bridge pose, maybe interlacing the hands behind the back as you roll the shoulders. Lifting all the way up. Or if it's in your practice, you can come into a wheel pose. Whichever you choose, we'll hold for 5 breaths. Deep breaths through the nose. Exhales to soften. Two more breaths. Exhale, slowly make your way back down to the back. Arms alongside the body, feet come a bit wider than the hips, and allow the knees to connect for a few moments. Inversions are a great way to come to a state of meditation and calmness. When you're ready, extending the right leg towards the top right corner of your mat. Left leg to the top left corner. Allow the palms to face up as you take up space. And settle into your final resting Savasana. Knowing you are supported. Releasing any tension in physical body. And gently let go. Allowing the body to reap what it's sown. And gently inviting new air back into the lungs. Notice how the breath starts to move through you. Adding gentle movement through fingers and toes. Maybe a slight rock of the head side to side. Gently draw the knees up towards your chest and give yourself one big self-loving hug. Swaying out side to side, massaging into the lower back. And in your own time, making your way onto either side of the body and pressing your way back up to seated. We'll meet with the hands on the knees, palms to face down as a sign of grounding. Sitting tall, spine is long. Allow the eyes to shut down. And we'll close our practice with one big cleansing breath. So inhale through the nose. Gently let that breath go. Take a deep breath in. Sigh out through the mouth. Thanking you for taking this time out of your day to practice and move. I hope that you finish this practice feeling strong and energized, drawing the hands to heart center, from my heart to yours.